Welcome to the final group stage match of the FIFA World Cup in Group H, and today we have Scotland versus Cameroon in the Estadio del Nuevo Triunfo. And of course, Scotland are top of the group with 4 points, Cameroon are third with 3, and Argentina are second with 4. Of course, this game could go down to the deciding place for Scotland. If they finish top, they will have potentially an easier draw in the last knockout stages, in the last 16 knockout stages, or they could have a very difficult draw depending on what happens in the other game between Argentina and New Zealand. So with that being said, here are the teams: Scotland and Cameroon. Fletcher, of course, as you can see there, shaking the hands of all the Cameroon players. Scotland played a very strong side. Russell Martin comes in. Fletcher playing at right back, as of course Christophe Berra did get a red card, so he is out of this match, of course. And there we see big Russell Martin. He of course was the captain when Scotland beat France in the playoff to get here. Cameroon have the likes of Kameni and Nkulu, as well as Alex Song in midfield, Asu Eto'o, and of course the beast that is Samuel Eto'o playing up front. So there, Alex Song, Barcelona midfielder, under a lot of transfer speculation this summer, maybe potentially moving to the Premier League once again to Man United or Liverpool. So Barcelona, Scotland to kick off. Fletcher here to kick it off to James Morrison. So Brown on the ball, Brown starting as well for Scotland. So in the first 15 minutes of the match here, not much has really happened, but Maloney on the ball here, trying to get away from McCoon. He really try and pass the ball down. He doesn't really pass, he just keeps running with it for a bit. Gives it to Charlie Adam, Adam to James Morrison, Morrison to Fletcher, Fletcher with one touch, Fletcher with a shot, and it's a good strike and a good save from Kameni. Out for a corner kick. So in the roughly 20 minutes remaining in this half here, as Fletcher on the ball, runs past and Nunke gets a shot away. So another good save from Kameni, and is again cleared by Cameroon. They've not had a lot of attacking in this half as Cameroon try and get forward. Coming up to half time here as Brown runs past Cheju, running past another player, gets a shot away, and again he hits the post. Scott Brown hits the post. Very nice strike from Scott Brown. Really poor control. I think it was from Robert Snodgrass as it goes out for a goal kick, but it's a really nice shot from Scott Brown as he hits the post from roughly 18 yards out. As you see here, Cameroon trying to get forward probably for the first time in this match. Fletcher is doing a relatively decent job at right back, and at half time it is 0-0 between Scotland and Cameroon. And of course we can't check what the other score is between Argentina and New Zealand, but Argentina most likely winning. Scotland need to win here. They've had 10 shots, 7 on target. Kameni has kept them out. Come up to the last 15 to 10 minutes left of the match. James Morrison for a strike, and it's another good save from the goalkeeper. It's coming up in the last 5 minutes of this match here. Is Charlie Adam on the ball. Scotland trying to get that goal which they need to potentially win this game and finish top of the table. As Charlie Adam here on the ball, giving it to James Morrison. Morrison runs past Kana Bink, gets a shot away, and it's another good save from Kameni. So into the last minutes of the match here, will Cameroon try and maybe steal the winner in the last minutes of the match? Russell Martin goes sliding in on the striker. Will the referee give yet another red card? He has given another red card to another Scotland player, and Russell Martin will be out of the next, probably most likely the knockout stages of the World Cup. As he goes sliding in, to me it didn't really look like a foul, but potentially the ball was nowhere near, and maybe the referee was correct to give the red card. Yeah, that's probably not a straight red card challenge in my personal opinion, but it doesn't matter what my opinion means. In the last minutes of the match here, as Badimo tries to get away, does get away, but it doesn't matter. Scotland have qualified for the knockout stages. They're probably very happy. They probably didn't think they've got this far in general, but they will be disappointed that they have not finished top of the group, most likely, as Argentina have most likely beat them to the spot. There, Scotland, they're all happy. They're happy that they've qualified. I mean, no one expect them to get this far. Darren Fletcher there, of course, happy as well. He is the proper official captain of the side. But we will most likely see them go up against a very difficult opponent, and depending on who finished top of Group G. Scotland did have 21 shots in that game, 14 of which were on target, so Kameni gets the man of the match with an 8.0 rating, the Cameroon goalkeeper. So other results there, as you can see, like Spain drew 0-0, South Korea and Morocco beat Croatia, and New Zealand, Argentina 1-1 was the final score. So Scotland will finish second in the group on goals scored. How ridiculous is that? But Netherlands finished top of their group, Group A, with the United States coming second. Germany finished top with 9 points. Oman second. They had a very easy group, Germany in Group B. Group C was Uruguay finished top with Italy. Sweden are out, so no Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup. Let's get to Group D now. Of course, Japan are out as well, but Group D, Brazil are through, Portugal as well are through, Egypt and Mexico are out, which is a bit disappointing for Mexico. They probably would have expected more. Poland and Belgium are through. Ghana and Australia are out. Ghana, a relatively difficult side. They'll probably be a bit disappointed with that. Ivory Coast and Iran are through. Colombia, however, did not even get through the group stages. In Group G, Spain and Croatia. So with Spain finishing top of Group G, Scotland will be up against them in the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup.